Have you ever been part of a project that just completely went off the rails? That happens all the time, right? Well, today we're talking about the solution, how artificial intelligence is becoming the essential new co-pilot for project managers.
We've all been there. A project kicks off, everyone's excited, and then deadlines start slipping and the budget just explodes. This isn't just a little hiccup. It's a massive problem that costs businesses billions. And this, right here, is exactly why we need a smarter way of doing things.
All right, so before we can get to the solution, we've got to really dig into the problem itself. The old-school way of managing projects, well, it's just full of limitations that AI is perfectly built to solve.
So traditionally, project management has been all about human intuition and gut feelings. And hey, experience is valuable, but it's also a perfect recipe for human bias and error, especially on the huge, complex projects we have today. AI just flips that whole script. We're moving away from guesswork and into the world of data-driven precision.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's that we're making a massive shift from being reactive, always putting out fires, to being proactive. Instead of just dealing with problems as they pop up, project managers can now actually prevent them from ever starting.
And this is where it gets really cool. Enter the AI co-pilot. And I want you to think of it less like a replacement and more like a powerful new partner that just makes the project manager even better at their job.
So what is AI project management, really? Well, at its core, it's about using smart technology to automate the boring stuff and predict what's coming next. This frees up project managers to focus on what humans do best, leading people and making big strategic calls.
And let's be super clear about something. The goal here isn't to replace the project manager. Not at all. It's to give them superpowers. The AI handles the number crunching and the grunt work, so the human manager can focus on leadership, strategy, and motivating their team.
Okay, superpowers sounds great, but what does that actually look like in the real world? Well, the results are already rolling in from major companies, and honestly, they're pretty incredible.
Just look at a company like Fluor. They used AI to optimize how they managed their workforce. And bam, labor productivity shot up by 12%. On a massive, complex project, that is a huge gain.
And it's not just about efficiency. It's about the money, right? The construction giant Acciona used AI to slash their budget overruns by 15%. How? The AI was spotting financial red flags long before any human ever could.
And the old saying, time is money? Well, Turner Construction saved a ton of it. They cut their schedule overruns by 12%, all thanks to an AI that could sniff out high-risk areas early on. That's that proactive power we were talking about.
And look, the list just goes on and on. We're talking about supercharging decision-making with actual data, automating all that soul-crushing admin work, and even making communication smoother, which, let's face it, is the absolute lifeblood of any successful project.
Think about something as tricky as stakeholder engagement. With AI, it's a total game changer. It can help identify who you need to talk to, draft personalized messages, and even analyze feedback in real time to see how people are feeling.
Okay, but let's hit pause for a quick reality check. Because bringing AI into your workflow, well, it's not always a walk in the park. There are some serious hurdles that organizations have to clear first.
First off, AI is a data-hungry beast. You know the saying, garbage in, garbage out. If your data isn't clean, your results won't be either. Then you've got the human side, people resisting change, fearing for their jobs, and of course, the very real risk of just blindly trusting what the machine tells you.
And this really gets to the heart of it. AI is a brilliant assistant, no question. But it can't replace empathy. It can't build trust or forge a personal connection. Those things are and will always be uniquely human.
So where does all this leave us? What does the future actually look like? Well, it's not a battle of humans versus AI. It's a partnership. It's humans plus AI.
And this is the crucial shift you need to understand. As AI takes over more of the administrative heavy lifting, the project manager's role is evolving. They're moving from being an administrator, a taskmaster, to becoming a true strategic leader. Their focus is shifting from the mundane to the visionary. And this didn't just happen overnight. This has been a long evolution. We went from simple scheduling algorithms back in the day to early software to where we are now, the age of the AI co-pilot. And the next stop on this train, it could very well be fully autonomous, self-driving project management.
And if you're still not convinced this is a big deal, get ready for this. Gartner, and they really know their stuff, predicts that by the year 2030, AI will handle
80% of traditional project management work. 80%! This isn't science fiction anymore, folks. This is our new reality.
So look, the AI revolution is here, and it is absolutely transforming project management as we know it. The question is no longer if your team will adopt AI, but when. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Is your team ready for an AI copilot?